Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. For today, it's going to be another good one. There are so many new indie palettes launching, and I'm going to be reviewing the new Bloodmoon palette from Electrum Cosmetics. So if you like indie makeup, eyeshadow palettes, all of the things, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you up so you can see this beautiful palette up close and personal. I'm going to try to include this palette under different lighting, so sunlight, studio light, and low light, so you can kind of see just how shifty, beautiful, sparkly these shades truly are. They are so magical, and I don't know, every shade is just so intense and absolutely gorgeous. I love the color story. I feel like this palette has been a long time in the making. I know that the brand owner, she has been talking about this palette in the works for so long, so I know this palette is her baby, and I'm so honored that they sent this one over to me. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It is an indie brand. It is a one-woman show, so it's just her doing all of this on her own. I give her props because there's absolutely no way I could make all these palettes on my own. So you can just see the way that the palette is designed, the packaging, the color story, all of the things. Like, you can just see how much blood, sweat, and tears truly went into this palette. So this palette, it looks like it's going to retail for, I believe, 60 USD, and that's like a total value of 128, just because I'll pop up a picture of, you can like pause it and read it, just her reasoning why this is such a good value. But yeah, this palette will retail for $60 on her website, and I'll link everything down below. I think this is going to be launching on Friday. If you hear my son, not sorry, he lives here. Anyway, so I had to film this with him hanging out with me. So let's go ahead and go over the two different looks that I have already created. So for look number one, it was my goal to use inspiration of the palette, so Bloodmoon in general. I wanted a, honestly, just like a dark, sexy, but yet fiery look. And honestly, I used, let's see, 3 different mattes. I used 2 stunning shimmers. Guys, actually I used 3 shimmers for this look. It just knocked my socks off. I love a good fiery multi-chrome. That's another reason why this palette really just inspires me and really draws me in, just because of these beautiful red sexy multi-chromes in the palette. It gets me every single time. I love that we have, like, yes, reds, we have some gold shifting shades, and I love that we get an iridescent in here, we get an orange. So as far as like warm tone shimmers, they have my heart. I absolutely love how the look turned out. And for the second look, honestly, my inspiration for this look, yes, I wanted to use the blues because blues are a little bit out of my comfort zone, but with that being said, I wanted it to be almost like a fall midnight sky dreamy inspo. So if you're curious, my inspiration behind that look, I just wanted a beautiful night look, blues, but still like toned it down with some of the brown shimmers in the palette, just so I would feel comfortable but still beautiful in the look. The shimmers are a little bit dry, but not in a bad way. They are very intense. Like, you don't have to work hard to get the beautiful shiftiness. I'm going to try to play with some shimmers that I didn't already use for look number 1 and 2. I used all the matte shades, so I'm just going to kind of mix in the brown because y'all already know that's who I am to my core. And I'm just going to kind of set the base. You see how pigmented that matte shade is, but yet it blends out very, very easy. So that is just a formula that I personally love. And my makeup has been on for several hours. My daughter, let's see, we went to volleyball practice. We've been very busy hanging out at the house. Obviously playing. My toddler, he was so sick. He had like a 24-hour bug he caught from school. So I'm so thankful that today he's playing and back to his normal self, because the moms out there, they get it. It is truly devastating when your baby is sick and there's nothing you can do other than give them love. So it's a good day. Everyone's healthy and I'm happy. That's all I could ask for in life, for my kids to be happy and healthy. I can already tell this looks going to be kind of warm, so I'm going to add a little bit of a warmer lippy on top just to kind of, I don't know, balance it out. Alright, let me see. I haven't used these 2 shimmers. So this is like yellow, gold, green. I saw blue in there. This is pinky, red, yellow, oh my gosh, it's just so shifty, green. So I'm going to mix those 2 together so I can test out this formula as well. Oh, wow. Let's just mix them together and see what we get. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I still need to blend that out, but I want to sprinkle a little bit of Bloodmoon, the hollow chrome, on top, so we have some hollow chrome goodness in this look. I'm going to go into Celestial on the inner corner. That beautiful iridescent brightness. Oh, it just It's just one of my favorite shades in the entire palette. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am here for it. This is screaming fall. I think the quality was so easy to just get that shift and the sparkle. Like, I'm living for this look. It's stunning. I love it. Probably my favorite. Well, I don't know. I kind of love them all. It is so shifty. That's one thing about Electrum Cosmetics is the fact that it is so intense and vibrant. And like, you don't have to keep layering and layering on. It's like one little swipe and you're going to be shifting and everyone's going to see it. I just love so much the shades and how they look with each other. Like, they're so beautiful. Crazy sparkly. Sorry if you hear our sound machine. The kiddos are taking their nap and you know, it's just really loud because we love a loud sound machine. I knew this palette was going to be beautiful. I just knew it would be perfect. Wow. Let me know if you like look 1, look 2, or look 3, which one was your favorite. Now let's go ahead and get to swatching. Y'all already know the drill. I think that it's just so pretty. Like, look at that, how reflective and holographic. It's just so pretty. In person, this is even prettier. I just wish, hopefully I can capture just how pretty and shifty this truly is. Something that is incredible. Alright, let's go ahead and swatch the first two. This one and this one, which is the one that I used for these two looks. Let's go for it. Now, these two shift to a green, and keep in mind there are no green mattes in the palette, so I just wanted to let you know. Wow, these are so shifty. I love, like, this has, look at that base. Oh, look how deep it is. It's so intense. One dip. Let me go ahead and swatch the iridescent because it's so pretty. This is really going to transform any look, just kind of help brighten it up and take it to the next level. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. I'm going to go into the beautiful orange shade, I guess down here, so you can kind of see all the warm tones together. I'm going to do one more dip, just because that one didn't do it justice. So here are all of the warm tones. Oh man, I'll put Bloodmoon over here. The pretty holographic shade. Like, look at that, y'all. Stop. I don't know what else to say. This, every time I get an Electrum palette, it just blows my sparkly, shifty mind. Whoa. Beautiful. Alright, let's do the blue over here, which this one is really dry, but it did not affect the quality. It's still just so pretty. I'm going to do one more dip, and there you go. How beautiful. It's like midnight blue vibes. I love it. Okay, now we're going to do Prophecies, which this is one of my favorite shades in general. Just how it, I just love a shade like this. I'm going to do one more dip. Kind of like the blue one. It's a little dry. Well, they're all dry, but I think 2 dips show justice, these two. I could keep going. I could keep going. Now we're going to do Bloodmoon. Oh my gosh, this holochrome. Stop. It is so beautiful. Okay. I don't know, like, this shade, man, she's so good at making singles. Like, this is magical. Oh my gosh. That doesn't even look real. Stop. That's crazy. It's beautiful. This is also going to be one, if you top it on anything you have, it's just going to transform it. I think those are all the shimmers, so I'm going to go ahead and get the mirror because these shades just, they're crazy. Look at that. Wow. That holochrome. Oh, they're so pretty. Here's another angle. I just feel like every angle you're going to see a different shade. Like, they're just crazy beautiful. Oh my goodness. Y'all are going to freak out when you see it in person. It's just next level. Electrum truly has a unique formula just to them. Like, I've never seen this formula with another brand. It's just truly impactful. It's not wet, oily, squishy, mushy. It's just its own formula. It's really unique to the brand. If you know, you know. Let me go ahead, zoom you out, wash my hands, and kind of go over some of my thoughts. I think it's safe to say you can tell I absolutely love the palette. I love the packaging. I think it's beautiful. It's giving fall. I love love the color story. It is unique for a fall palette. It's beautiful. The shimmers are shimmering. They are sparkly, shifty. They are a drier formula. Electrum, they're just very unique for their own formula. Like, I cannot compare Electrum's formula to another brand. Like, that's all I know what to say. I love the mattes in here. I love that we get a brown, we get, oh my gosh, I just love all the mattes in here. I love that you can get warm mattes, you can get cool mattes. I love the undertones of the blues. Shocker, I know. I like that you get more of like a pinky purple. Even this extremely like warm tone, like almost pumpkin-y brown. It's beautiful. I'm here for it, guys. Let me think of any cons. There's no mirror, so let me point that out. There's no mirror, and I don't think this is magnetic. Like, it feels like they're glued in there really good and sturdy. My magnetic like little thingy bob is, I don't know where it's at the moment, so I'll definitely correct that in the description box if I'm wrong. Maybe it is, but I don't think it's magnetic in the mirror. But other than that, I don't really have any cons. I think that this is going to be well loved. Like, I feel like this color story is as perfect as you get as far as a fall palette. I think it's so beautiful. Please let me know down below if you're gonna pick this one up. Is it on your wish list? Are you skipping it? You could even dupe it with maybe some of your singles in your collection if you are trying to save some money right now, because I know everyone's launching something. It's just craziness right now in the makeup realm. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. So sorry if there were any other distractions, but that's gonna do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.